looked very promising. And one of the reasons why I joined the campaign was because I looked at the data. I looked at the trends towards Americans declaring their independence, 51% across the nation. It's only going up. It's like record numbers state by state as they register voters right now. And these trends are so predictable, but again, corruption is the problem. And no, AI itself cannot correct corruptions. Humans have to get involved. They have to get in the ring. They have to go out there. They have to really fight against the vast layers of corruption that have overtaken our government. I had no idea how deep it goes until I've run for office against some of these forces, pointing out the inconsistencies. Over the last 10 years, our media has been captured, our agencies have been captured, our DOJ has been captured. I mean, it goes on and on. So I think, but going back to the original question, let's talk about that. My dream was to go to the Government Accountability Office. If you go to the website, it looks like it was built in like 1999. It's a really old-looking website, and you can just tell the office has not aged well, and it could really use a facelift, and could really use some great engineers in there helping them run more efficiently. But I do think that the Government Accountability Office could be an area in which a huge amount of innovation could be deployed to track spending, to look at corruption, to go through the audits, to consolidate budgets. There's so much that can be done that just has not been done. There's not enough creativity in Washington right now. We've got to bring it. It's going to be us just continuing to push forward with this promise that greater efficiency is going to help us reduce our debt. It's going to help us deliver the services to people that they so badly need in this country, and without the kinds of money laundering schemes that are circling all around these policies.
Thank you. Yeah, I agree. And with that, I'm going to wrap this all up and put a bow on it. I'm going to hand it to you in just a second, Bob. You can close this out. But first, I just want to say thank you to our panelists. Thanks, both of you guys, for joining and bringing your expertise. Paul and Creon, you both took this on somewhat late notice, and we really appreciate it because both of your diverse experience and expertise here made this a really interesting discussion for me to be a part of, to learn from. And I hope for all of our audience at on X, there's currently 81,000 people, I believe, in the X live stream, so I can only imagine how many people are watching live across all of the platforms. And I just want to give everyone a shout out for being here, being a part of an open debate of just ideas. No one's here to tell anyone what to think or how to think, but rather to just lead by example of having different people with different opinions come together and talk about hard questions and hard concepts and try to do the human thing of figuring out what comes next. So, Bobby and Nicole, thank you guys for facilitating this with your campaign, your platform. And Bobby, I'm going to hand it off to you to close it out for the evening.
I just want to thank all the hosts. I want to thank Ian, Rian, and Paul. I'm so grateful to all of you. This has been a fantastic discussion. I want to thank Nicole for helping put this together and for her we need to understand both the perils and the promises made. So thank you all. Thanks for having this discussion, and God bless you all.
Thank you, everybody.
Take care.
Thanks for joining us.
entire history of the United States. We've had all this leverage for this whole fucking time and have never used it because we've had people at the top that want to keep on taking more and more and more of the pie and make so much less for everybody else.
Absolutely. Well, boys, we've got the best market in the world. People should be paying to get it. Pay their infrastructure on the way in. Protect the seas on their way in.
And by the way, that's what Trump used to talk about, right? Trump doesn't talk about this shit anymore. He should be saying about how we're getting railed by China still. We're still getting railed by all these countries with all these deals. How shitty the deals are now. Like, where's that at? There's none of that. There's none of that talk.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
very core to really what Nick's trying to say too.
Like, go towards China. Like, by the way, she won't mind. She's been there for so fucking long. Kim Jong-un, same thing. Go towards them. They already know the politics of it. They want to deal with Trump. You think they want to deal with Kamala? You really think they fucking want to deal with that Indian lady? No. Because who really wants to deal with fucking Indians? Nobody. Okay? Like, the real hard truth is that India is still not going to be industrialized the way how it should be because they're fucking Indians. That's the problem. India is full of Indians. That is the fucking issue. Okay? There's 1.5 billion of them, and they're not. And guess what? They're not going to be up and comers like China was. Ever. They just don't have the IQs, and they don't have the spirit to do it, and they really don't have the work ethic to do it either. Okay? It's just the truth. And the Chinese did it, and a lot of the other Southeast Asian countries do, because they're very disciplined, they're hardworking, and it's part of their culture. It's not part of India's culture. So like this whole idea we're gonna start, we're gonna let all these Pacheens come over here and start fucking being leaders. Yeah, see how well that's working out for the UK with all the shitty ass policies that they had there. Yeah, we were controlling all these fucks for so long, and now we're gonna let them be the leaders. They're in shit. They're literally living in shit. They shit on the streets over there. This is the fucking people that we want to have that are gonna be the leaders here. These are the thought leaders. Give me a fucking break, okay? It doesn't fucking work. If it was gonna work, it would have already worked. We gave them so much fucking money. It's like giving money to Africa, okay? You might as well just burn that motherfucking money up. They literally have gold and diamonds in Africa, and they're not rich. Think about that for a second. They have gold and diamonds and oil and lumber. They should be the richest all the richest nation states in the world should be in Africa, period. And guess what? None of them know how to do a fucking
The dictator and the people from Finland are like rich as fuck, and then everybody else is like gets a bottle of water and a potato and everything.
Yeah, well, they don't even know how to make water wells. Okay, they can't even make a fucking water. They'd have Mr. Beast come over and go make fucking water wells for them. Okay? Yeah, you got the fucking Tito Mr. Beast and his buddies. Okay?
There's literally stories where charities will go to Africa, they'll drill a well, and then they'll steal the copper from the well. It's like insane, man.
It doesn't, listen, nothing surprises me anymore, but this is,
This is what it's about, dude. You're fucking cooking.
This is what's needed. This is what's needed.
This is what we stand for.
This is what's needed here for, to revitalize America, okay? And the demographics, they are what they fucking are. But here's something good, okay? What's good is that the people that most of the people that have come here so far, now we're not counting the newer ones, but we're counting the ones that have come, they're mainly Christian and Catholic, okay? They're hardworking, right? So they're not intelligent, but they work fucking hard. And most of them are decent and okay. Some of them not so good, okay? But here's the deal. We can't have any more of these fucking people coming, period. We just can't. We can't take it. Especially the newer ones that are coming here. They're from Central America, Africa. The places where these people are coming from are completely fucked, and these people are fucked in the head. Okay, they're gone. They're Looney Tunes. We think that the people that came from Mexico are Looney Tunes. fuck that. We're like gonna throw like a siesta for all them for
Dude, I love Mexicans.
Hey.
Put them last. They're so nice, man.
Listen. This is just
they get the large ones get deported. Jesus, and they work hard.
Yes. They
I mean, honestly, it's pretty white though, because like Hispanics coming in, like people try to always like backfill us about it. It's like they're like half white, you know, in a generation or two. We're gonna be American.
Well, but
they're gonna brown out our people and try to
but the Central Americans and the Africans, they got like they're incompatible. They're incompatible. We just need to listen. We'll just send the money like what we used to do. You know, in the 80s, it was great. You know what we used to fucking do? Instead of bringing the people here, we just bring a whole bunch of money and a whole bunch of shit to them and just say, okay, you wanna just keep earning money up? No problem, but you're gonna stick your ass and keep it in fucking Africa. And you're gonna stay in fucking Haiti. You're gonna stay in all these shit.
That's how they multiply. We fucking multiplied them. Now they're
Yeah, well.
Wow, they all adopted the African style.
That's right, there was all that adopted. Not to happen.
That should be illegal. Anyone who donates to an African charity should be in jail for like enabling the ethnic like takeover of the world.
But it just think about it, it just goes there. But by the way, this is kind of what what Trump did, by the way, with this remain in Mexico, because there was a whole bunch of like, there ended up being a whole bunch of like deals and other money that he ended up sending to Mexico. He basically did it through industrialization and through corporatized deals that he did with Mexico. So that's how he was that's how he kept the remain in Mexico policy for all them. And then basically Mexico would just send them the fuck back to wherever they came from. So it was he was working hand in hand, but now that whole thing is all fucked, right? And even the guy today that was part of the Harris campaign, he even said, he was like, oh, well, Trump wants that mass deportation, and I'm like, yes, we do want that mass deportation, 100%. Like, look at what's becoming here. $5 billion in New York City alone in like the last 6 months that they've spent on migrant shelters, food, all sorts of shit. So these people aren't even citizens, and they're getting the benefits that normal citizens don't even receive. Okay? So like this is just insanity that we're paying. And by the way, it's not just paying for this for now. When they have their children, we get to have them for the next 80 years, and then all their descendants become part of all these benefits programs. It's literally cheaper to just spend the money now to mass deport them and take them back.
Well, there's gonna be no more money left in like 50 years, and then all these migrants are just gonna like starve to death in their old age because they're fucking retarded.
But no, but
I think Greg Abbott needs to build like a giant migrant shelter where this is gonna house feed them, and instead it's just a big gas chamber, because then all migrants will be scared to seek benefits in the future.
I don't know about that. I do not espouse to that idea.
You know what's crazy is that, we're not seeing immigrants from Mexico, like, actually grow up in Mexico come here anymore, right? And it makes sense because we've nearshored all the industry that's left East Asia into Mexico. Like, car part manufacturers are coming back, but a lot of them are being started up in Mexico. And, when you have these new factories, that's when you have all the problems, like, for the first 10 years, And, yeah, that's why they're not coming here,
It's fucking Andy roast about putting Lil Pump on the border because he takes the deep.
That's the solution. That's the solution. Lil Pump's got it figured out.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it's so funny.
Lil Pump could be a Royford. Celebrity Royford. Yeah. It's not crazy question. There's so many fucking celebrities that like Trump. Like, why are they not even getting after this shit? I mean, these people are dying.
Which one of them is worth the shit, though? He's got the washed up celebrities,
Well, Hulk Hogan's cool. That was.
Oh yeah, Hulk Hogan's cool, but he's also
Yeah.
outdated. Like he's not getting like the cool current cultural. He kind of is a little bit like when the rappers love Trump. It's like the streets love Trump. Well, Kyle Rittenhouse could have been so cool if he wasn't like a fat dude. He would have been like the coolest president. Like imagine if he was like a 6 foot tall like white guy.
Rittenhouse is like fat, hard, bro. 6 foot tall, hairy, and fatty.
Yeah, but he's like a fat Jewish retard. Like he was.
Dude, he literally looks like the Hamburglar, okay? Like it's not. This kid's not working out.
Looks like primitive nigga.
Yeah, and if he would have been in the black and white stripes too, if the fucking MAGA people had peeled his ass out and gave him, he would have literally been wrapped in those clothes just like the Hamburglar.
You ever see that burger boy? There's like a statue of that burger boy, he's like holding a burger. You know, like just like.
You talking about big boys?
Oh,
Yeah, big boy. He does look like that. Yeah.
That's old school, man. There's not too many of those left.
Saying, bro. There used to be one near where I was living in California.
Well, big boys used to be everywhere. Look at you. Look at you. No, but it's
That's some carrot meat trucks on the beach, bro.
nah, it's just you know, I'm trying to get a few white pills out here about what Trump can do, and hopefully, you know, all these advisors and all these fucking people get their heads out of their asses and start getting this energy and start calling out fucking countries again.
Just get some writing of your face.
Well, there's no white pill. It's like the brokers literally take over the government. Like, there's literally no white pills because everything just gonna keep getting worse and longer. And like, they kill Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
there's been massive white bills, bro. We got really worker war going on right now. Like,
He literally said no more wars today. Like, what else? Like, it's in.
So many planes, on Iran, bro. So, we needed 20,000 highly motivated people willing to get out there and make a message happen. But yeah, we have so much more to do. So much more to do. We've got 3 months of this.
Really less than 24 hours from him official statement last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta keep going, because it's just gonna be a matter of who gets in first.
It's about, like, it's gonna get fatigued. Like, you're gonna get tired of making these tweets.
You're gonna get tired of winning, okay? You're gonna get so tired of winning. It's gonna be W after W, okay? Just go with it. It's gonna be a W. You're gonna be tired of winning.
I mean, just imagine being part of the movement that I don't know why people are locked in, but a lot of people, most of us are locked in. But
You've had so many different accounts.
Controls the world.
There's been total normie accounts that have been started to repost this stuff and put it, you know, put their own spin, or they, you know, they do whatever they like. Ian Carroll, even got the Hodge twins to retweet this shit out, okay? Like,
someone sit at home, I'll say.
My mom is on Twitter and asking me about like the trending that she saw and stuff like that. Like my mom's seeing the shit now. That's like
yeah,
It's hard to ignore the trending on True Social. It's true.
no, not your.
no, this was Twitter, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Truth Social.
It is true though. Like, I just went on truth.com and it's in the top right, like, loser lost the Vita. Like, yeah, it gives.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, you did not miss that, dude.
Bro. Bro. He's not even gonna want to go on there. He's gonna stop tweeting.
He's gonna stop truthing and start tweeting.
Yeah, fast.
But that's what he needs to do. He needs to get on here.
That's what I'm saying. People, like, it's been 2 days and he hasn't fucking tweeted once. He made one video.
Take out those fucking ads all the. He just needs to tweet out ads. Like, that's all he can
One day,
tweet
like,
out.
Monday, like, the energy, we were like, oh shit, they're gonna beat us to us even launching the Grover War. They're about to fix this campaign. They got Trump on Twitter. going in, like he's getting all the engagement, and then they just fucking stopped.
Yeah, like why
they
did they
had the
stop?
momentum one day.
Dude, they had all the
Dude, the
momentum.
advisors are literally so fucking bad. Like, he had so many opportunities from like the shooting to the RFC to coming back to Twitter.
These
He has to see
people
something
are like
one of them.
so old, man. They're like 70 years old from the Bush W administration.
John Huntsman is who they campaigned for crying out loud. Like, John fucking Huntsman. That guy's gonna be president. Yeah, okay. Get the fuck out of here, John fucking Huntsman. Give me a fucking break.
Doesn't Avita have like a losing record? Like,
Dude, he's a loser his whole
We'll
fucking
talk
life.
on Spaces.
Isn't he like a fucking, a protege of, what the fuck is that, who is Bush's vice president? I keep forgetting.
Dick Cheney, yeah.
Yeah, isn't he like Dick Cheney's like protege or something?
Yeah, and George Webb was trying to tie this shit to fucking by the way, the assassination attempt, like, it's Antifa, and it's connected to a whole bunch of Dick Cheney programs with Tony Guy and that lady that they fired from Secret Service. They were all connected. And George Webb is putting all these fucking... He was the one that was talking about the Clareton Sportsman Club before the metadata came out. He already had all that shit on lockdown, was talking about it, had videos that were getting 100,000 views, and then they were getting snuffed out by the fucking algo. And so all this metadata came out from one of the senators, I think it was Ron Johnson or somebody. They released the metadata, and it showed that this fucking guy was going to the Clareton Sportsman Club with Maxwell Gearick, and then they found Kennan. They just found Kennan, which is Gearick's butt.
And they're all Antifa. And he found them in the picture and says, say what?
What was the response to Phil being in that space and getting props for Dick? What were y'all thinking when that happened?
Good for him.
Bro, I was like, geeking, bro. Like, oh my god.
Phil geeked out. Phil geeked out. He's still geeked out, by the way. So, he's still very much geeked out. He's, very happy.
Cash in that pink ticket,
But, I'm
Doctor.
happy
This
for
is
Phil.
the house of
I'm very happy
Adrian
for Phil. Good for
Dittman.
him. He's, he definitely knows his,
This is
he
called
knows a lot of
World
shit
War
when it
II
comes to
on
the
Twitter
economy.
Spaces.
He really
I
does.
now
He's
speak.
very in tune with this type of stuff. So, I'm very happy for him. But, no, man, it's, I'm very, like I said, with all, everything that's going on, I still have to have hope, and I'm still praying to Jesus every day that basically these advisors, they either get out of the way, JD gets out of the way. I'm praying for this, and then Trump starts to talk more about Jesus and about God at his rallies and amongst people. I thought he was going to start doing that more with Elon, and I thought he was going to go there, and he was like, and he sort of tried, and then he didn't. And he really needs to really get on fire for Jesus, and I think that's part of this too. And if he does that, then all these other people around him, all the snakes will appear, and we're going to help. Right? Because, like, this is part of it. Like, we can pray, but we also have to have actions behind it. And because we know what the truth is, we know what we're trying to do. We're trying to help out Trump and get these bad people away from him. Because these are really, really nasty, bad people that really want him to fail and don't want him to succeed and don't want America to succeed. They want to keep on leeching off of America like they have for so long. For 20 plus years, we're just leeching and bankrupting America, and that's kind of what I'm viewing like this campaign has been leeching off of Trump for so long, and Nick and so many other people.
They're trying to squeeze the last little bit of, they're trying to get the vultures trying to get the last bit of meat off the bone before this thing like dies forever.
Yeah, and
merch people and the people on the campaign that are selling endorsements, like, that they were probably paid to put J.D. Vance into Trump's ear and like say, this is the guy.
It was from Teal. It was from, because they were all,
exactly.
and you know what, like, it doesn't,
And now Trump seeing the truth, and you're seeing the stuff coming out where he's like, I don't know if it's true or not, but
Damn, Andy's cutting out.
so, and can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was basically going along with what you're saying, and then I'll let you cook, but like, everybody's trying to, you know, their vulture is trying to pick the last bit of meat off of the bone, and then with the Vance pick, it seems like they tricked Trump, or they were using, like, they had ulterior motives to put Vance in that position, because he obviously has this background that fucking sucks. Like, if you would have went with Ben Carson, and even like a Matt Gaetz I thought of the other day, but like Ben Carson, Burgum. Yeah, Burgum, like, I like him because he looks like George Washington. He probably has some, you know, they would be like, he's connected to Bill Gates, you know, that would be the angle, but these people that have been in the game,
Or
they've
even
already
the-
had their hip
even the-
pieces, like, squeezed against
The
them.
governor of Virginia, what was his name, Glenn Youngkin? I would say, as bad as the guy he is, better than J.D. Vance.
Well, or here would be my dark horse pick that to replace now, and I know people aren't gonna like this, but it might be she might be radicalized now because the fucking federal government started following her and she got put on a blacklist. Tulsi Gabbard. I know a lot of people don't like that. I get it.
Trump's not winning any women or any moderates at this point. He's fucked on that.
Hey, can I say something about Tulsi Gabbard? She endorsed Joe Biden day number 1. As soon as the fake election was over, Tulsi Gabbard came out and said, we have to get behind Joe Biden. That's Tulsi Gabbard.
I get it. That was Tulsi Gabbard did. Now it's my ass is getting followed by a fucking gun.
Smeagolton, you can't pander to a base that's really not going to vote for you while sacrificing your base. You can't do that.
Well, we just sacrificed the base by fucking having shitty bases.
You have to remember the way elections work in the United States. Nobody votes because they love Trump. They were voting because they hated Joe Biden and the state of the economy. Okay, it's that simple. It's not Kamala Harris. It's just the vice president.
Well, it should have been Virgo. That's who it was originally supposed to be, and that might be who the guy has to be. Again, it's either going to be Virgo or it's going to be Tulsi. And I'm going to prefer to have Virgo because he's a good fucking player.
He's got to switch him out this week or like
Ben Carson
next week.
It's got to be now. It's got to be basically tomorrow. Like, if he doesn't do it tomorrow, he can't do it. He's not going to
Do it Friday.
before. Oh, yeah.
This has happened. Has it happened when?
Yeah, like 1968. Wasn't Nixon?
Or 70s. Or it was either 60s or the 70s is the last
Nixon did it. Nixon did it.
I'm pretty sure it was Nixon, yeah.
I think Nixon switched the
Something
guy out.
outward, you know, maybe we make a little propaganda about a little meme.
We can thank Roger Stone for that.
Yeah, and Roger Stone's got some balls talking shit.
Roger Stone had, man, I don't know what the fuck happened with that
I'll
guy.
the shit out of Roger Stone.
I don't know what happened with him, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
All these old timers fucking fell off. They got real soft.
Well, they're all part of
Roger
the
Stone never got
they're
soft.
trying to gatekeep.
Listen, if Roger Stone is correct,
Mr. Softy himself right now.
if Roger Stone is correct, and it is JFK assassination to 9/11 to COVID-19, I mean, you can expect some more shit to pop off because they do not want Donald Trump in
What's
office.
Roger Stone's conclusion? Who killed JFK? What's his conclusion? Let's hear it.
That the CIA and a select group of individuals, most likely George Bush Sr., are involved in JFK's
With your
assassination.
phone number and your name, like, it's crazy.
Assad killed JFK. This isn't even debatable. Hey guys, I gotta go.
You guys really think Mossad killed JFK?
Yeah, the guy was Jewish to kill JFK. What are you talking about?
John's Jewish now, and I give him a break.
I'm not Jewish. Why do you think I'm Jewish? My mom's not Jewish.
You sound Jewish. Now be quiet.
Well, Mazel Tov and L'chaim. You guys outed me. Oh, you blew my Mossad cover. Oy vey.
My mom's not Jewish.
Oy vey, this is worse than
I'm a patrilineal Jew, and I want you all to know that I'm petitioning Benjamin Netanyahu to open up JPMK, which is the Jewish patrilineal Ashkenazic Mishling Kingdom in northern Gaza Strip. We just want a little piece on the beach. It's a new patrilineal kingdom in the Jewish Ashkenazi kingdoms.
Okay, this guy would actually be Jewish, we know, and all that. No, he's Jewish.
Yeah, it's a joke, gentlemen. Did you know Jewish comedians are the funniest comedians?
You know how you said this is how you're Jewish. You said, listen, let me go real quick. So he said, my mother isn't Jewish, and then he started talking about a paternal lineage, like from his father's side. So he's clearly his dad is Jewish. You just showed
Yeah, my dad is a Jew, but he's a baptized Christian, and he's voting Trump, and he goes to Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, but you still talk like that's the problem. Like you're not Christian enough. You're still Jewish.
Not Christian enough.
I think that's part of the problem. Your dad is Jewish. He's a
I bet you can't even.
Christian because he's a crypto Jew. And he's over there.
Rabbeinu Shalom, listen, if you're such a great Christian, tell me the good news of Christianity in one sentence. What does the gospel mean in one sentence? I dare you. Summarize it like your ChatGPT, Mr. Best Christian.
I'll just explain this to you. Look at that. Mister, I have my cell phone number in my fucking name. This is our space. We're running the show here. Okay? You coming in here trying to subvert us with your Jewish propaganda, sir. Okay, so you're gonna calm down like 90 notches. Alright, that's number one. And number two, please let everybody know that this guy, John Kidd, is a Jew. Don't let him, I just need to point that out. Nothing wrong with that. He could be Jewish. We don't hate him because of that. We love everybody. But, we don't agree with you being Jewish, and we think you should convert. It's possible. And that your dad needs to, lay off the influence on Trump. This is no good. What is he doing over there? Saying, oh, good job, JD. Good job picking JD Vance. I love him, sir. What a great job. What is he, just sucking him off over there? What's going on?
I'm not in disagreement. When I heard J.D. Vance, and then when I see him dressed as a trans, I mean, I don't know why Trump can't just say, you know what, J.D., we made a mistake, you're fired. And he does it on X, and he fires Vance on X.
I agree 100%, but your dad's still a crypto Jew, and you're also a crypto Jew. You need to have it.
Okay, well, I can't, go back in time when my great-grandparents went through Ellis Island in 1900. Sorry.
Yeah, you're a crypto Jew. Like, we need the Inquisition treatment.
They went through Auschwitz and they survived because of what.
No, they didn't go to Auschwitz. My grandparents came from Ukraine. They were Ukrainian Jews. They were being murdered and from fucking fascists. And they went and they got on a boat and they went through Ellis Island and they settled in Boston and then lived in Chicago. Hello, is this thing working?
Put this thing on.
Isn't that crazy how I detected that this guy was Jewish by like a flick of his
That's on my dad's side. My mom's side, they're Germans. You guys might like this part. My mother's side, they're confirmed Nazis. They're the Guest family. They made the uniforms for the Nazis. So I'm a combination of Nazi and Jew. I'm a Mischling.
You just say like, yeah, my dad's Jewish. You said, I'm not Jewish, my mom's not. You
Have you ever been in a room with a bunch of Jews and tell them you're a patrilineal Jew? They'll say, you're not Jewish! Your mother's gotta be Jewish!
Monologue, it doesn't matter. You don't even need to be genetically Jewish. We've been over this
Spiritually
times. We know about it. We're always trying to
Yeah, the past year on Twitter, dude.
How dare you criticize me, Goya? My grandparents went through the Holocaust.
I mean, it's all good, dude. It's just, it's funny how you try to deceive us. That's the part.
I'm not trying to deceive you. Listen, my Jewish friend told me about Nick Fuentes years ago. I said, who is he? And everybody's still talking about Nick Fuentes. I don't get it. He's the Johnny Carson of Jew hating.
Guys, can I interject?
We don't hate Jews. That's the thing.
Guys,
And like, why do you support JFK Jews?
And what do you think your stupid
Guys, please let me say one thing. I grew up making Jew jokes. My father would be the first to say, you fuck, you cheap fuck, this, that, right? I think when I was 23 me's, guess what?
I'm fucking 56% Ashkenazi. I'm a fucking Jew too.
Oh!
And I'm actually debating converting to Judaism so I can get the yarmulke. Fucking cover it up.
Oh, if you Groypers got to do purity tests because a lot of you might be Jewish.
Yes. I tried to fucking get the free pass back in Israel for a month, you know?
That's right. Get your free birthright trip, Groypers. It's called Shorashim. You might want to go to Israel and take a taste. You're gonna like the beach and the food is very good. Do you like shawarma?
Just two Jews playing a show. And, you know,
I always knew there was something about an everything bagel.
yeah, okay. This is clear. We got, you know, a Jewish outfit
It's not funny. It's like, at least make it funny. Like, what is
I agree. I'm glad you can bring it to the mute, Andy. I'm really glad. Where the hell is our host Iceberg? Is this guy MIA? But he died? Imagine he died and this is his last space. Wow, that'd actually be fucking historic. That'd be good. Yo, Iceberg, if you're not dead, die.
Listen, what is the biggest Jewish dilemma? A free ham sandwich. You want me to make it funny? I can Jackie Mason you all night, Raboyna Shalom.
Under 22 years old. Like, what do you think?
We got two Jews.
Many such cases. It's not really like they're real Jews or it's not entertaining either. They're just not, entertaining. They're coming with they're not funny Jews. Can't you be Jewish? Can't you be like fucking Adam Sandler or something like?
You know how I know the guy's Jewish? He's got his fucking phone number. Like, he's chilling. He's got so little shame, self-respect that he just like fucking phone number to try to make a quick buck. Twitter there. So you put these data points together, John. It's pretty clear what's going on here, but there's nothing wrong with it. But it's just the crazy how you try to deceive us right out the gate. What are you even doing here? What are you doing here? I was here. You want us to know. You want us to know
what's worse than one Jew? Two.
I fucking agree. I fucking hate it. In fact, my dad, he had a big drinking problem. I figured it wasn't the best time to tell him that he's a Jew, that his real father was a sperm donor. So I held off, and then he drowned like a month later. That's not true, because you sound Jewish as fuck. Yeah, you sound Jewish, and only a Jew could. First of all, hold on, who is Jew? Only a Jew would talk about his dead father. I can't fucking even pay your father some respect. Have some respect for your father. Yeah, honor his memory.
Listen, if you want to talk 9/11 truth, two planes can't bring down three skyscrapers. Shanksville didn't happen. Pentagon didn't happen. Something happened that day, but we don't know who Shel Silverstein is.
I think we've known that since 2001. What are we doing? Yeah, we're not cooking with that anymore. Nobody cares. Honestly, it happens. We know, tiny hats were involved. And that's that. What do you want to talk about? You want to make jokes about it? Like, that's not funny. You know how many people died? It's kind of sad, bro. Here and abroad. It is fucking tragic. If you watch some of that footage, it's like, guys, my dad was down there. That's why he died.
Having none of it.
Down at 9/11, picking up body parts.
That's so like having none of it.
Oh yeah, he drank that. He fucking drowned. He was fucking clamming in the river, and he fucking on my birthday, and he fucking never came out. Yeah, that sounds like a made-up story, just like it's all real. Megala at Auschwitz too. You fucking lying Jew.
How many drinks did he have? 6 million?
He had everything. 200 something.
Listen, if you guys have never had Manischewitz in your life, get yourself a bottle of kosher Manischewitz, put a little vodka in there, put it on the rocks, shake it up, and don't... All right, well,
hey,
listen.
I just wanted to, extend all of Prince to you real quick. I think our family kind of intersected at one point in Auschwitz. My family did a lot of the onboarding of your
Did they
people.
believe the statement at the logo that says "Work will set you free"? You suckers! See, suckers are born every minute.
Yeah, I think they collected your family's 15 and wedding bands. It was pretty cool. Your voice is disturbing of this.
I'm like a fucking lampshade now, Jew. I'm torn between a rock and a hard place because I grew up not liking Jews. My family.
Bro, come up with a new bit. Like, this is the same thing over and over. Like, you're Jewish and you're trying to be funny.
Rabboni Shalom, let's move past the Jews and get back to Jesus Christ, the King Jew, the Super Jew, the Lord of the Jews, Jesus H. Christ, who died for mankind, for women, for the man, for the planet. Jesus Christ is okay with me, and my father's a Jew. I'm a patrilineal Jew, just like Jesus.
What the fuck is going on?
The planet. Jesus Christ is okay with me, and my father's a Jew. I'm a patrilineal Jew, just like.
Bruh, Jesus Christ is God. He's not like a mere Jew. Like, you're trying to minimize him.
Yeah, no, I just fucking took him off the speaker. That was fucking terrible, the things he was saying. Thank you.
He obviously is a Jewish sycophant and a Jewish person and saw the Goiper title. The same with this Frank guy. They're like, think that they're A-logging the Goiper war. Well, this is just a casual conversation.
That was funny.
You know that, like, I'm not a Jew. Like, it's kind of scary. I was just being honest.
He's got a sense for sniffing this shit out.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. So I've been, a lot of the bad people have fake Goiper accounts. So that's why you keep the circle tight. You're careful about what you say in DMs. Because you never know really who it is.
And you remember when that you sent that one guy out and Nick got his Twitter reinstated? That guy kind of sounded like that.
Yeah, that was crazy. All these like accounts popped up on Twitter, and they were like, "This guy's literally a Jewish son of an FBI."
And he had his Instagram.
His gay dog.
He had his Instagram with like his
Yeah,
girlfriend.
he had a dog on his motorcycle.
Yeah. And a bunch
But
of
yeah,
pictures
they
of like
started
socks and
posting-
shit on his Instagram with his girlfriend.
Weird, like cult type
That's
stuff. They started
shit.
posting, what was it? Like these posts, like, "Hey, I'm starting a group chat. Any Goipers want to join? I follow every Goiper." Oh, I don't know. Make sure you follow me.
They add
everybody's like chats. I leave them.
like that one Jew that we were talking about with Instagram created a website and put out a Groyper credo. Like the first day on, he was like trying to find a new community and fucking find money.
Asian terrorist event with a benefit.
Sounded just like that John guy, except the John guy here was a little bit more obviously Jewish in his voice. It's the bleeding ears, but
Well, anyway, listen, guys, there's no way we can get them out of our government. It's too late. They're too infested. They're too ingrained. It's impossible. I've been trying. Dude, I'm pretty smart. I know.
I know a way.
Alright, dude, get that thing out of here. That's not like. Yeah, we aren't doing this like blackpilling wignap bullshit. We're winning the Goiper war.
kicked me from the room, I bet.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, what up?
What's going on over there? Have you seen beautiful people?
What was that?
No, what's going on over there?
Nothing. I'm just sitting over here working on shit. What are you doing?
I want some TV over there.
Huh? I'm smoking weed, drinking beer. What are you doing?
Trying to find answers for the puzzle. You know what I mean? Just trying to fucking work on these mysteries without any clues, man.
Are you voting Trump?
What?
Are you voting Trump?
Do I like Trump?
Are you voting for Trump?
Oh, no.
No?
No.
I knew something was wrong with you.
Never voted in my life.
Oh my God, you're a madman.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. You know, I should take it in stride, really. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, what's my vote gonna do? You know, it's a selection process, not an election process. It was really an election process. We had 4 parties to choose from, not just 2. And they wanted to be so deviant with all the shit they do. So let me. I'm just gonna be in my house, do my thing. I got guns, I got ammo. Anybody comes to my house protesting some shit, I'm calling the coroner's office, brother. I'm gonna live on I'm gonna die on my feet before I die on my knees. And I'd rather wear a tinfoil hat than a fucking blindfold. You dig?
If you say so.
My left hand, shoot motherfucker, my right. What?
If you say so.
That's how it's gonna be, man.
You're the cowboy. You're the last of them. You're the last cowboy.
Probably so. Probably a couple out there, probably. You'll find us a museum there in the future.
What's it like being such a rebel?
I don't know, John. I don't know their cheeseburger. I don't know, man.
Go to, oh, I just launched a new restaurant. Go to chicagocheeseburger.com. You can see my new restaurant.
Yeah. It's probably a fishing site. Fish my fucking social or something.
No, I'm serious.
What are you doing on this? What are you doing this? That's a funny promo.
That wasn't mine. I screenshotted that. I was in a Groiper room and they kicked me, but I'm gonna go back.
Are you voting for Trump?
I'm voting for Trump, yeah.
Well, can I ask you, like, what's you know what I want to know, honestly, dude? How do these fucking people on the left just sit there and waller in their own fallacies? Like, calling it, I mean, did he get his charges dismissed? Wasn't it basically a kangaroo court? Like, none of those things stuck, right? If I'm not mistaken, and they still call him a felon, and they still label shit, and like, come on, man. It's like, I don't understand how they can do that.
Alright, so Elon Musk is live. I've got a live stream with him.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start extorting people in fucking Diablo. We always do it in the PvP zone. So if they cross us, we whack their ass.
I like it. I think it's
There's gonna be some next level heavy ganking going on here. It's gonna be great. Oh yeah, by the way, fun feature of Diablo PvP is that if you in fact kill a dude or character, a certain number of times you actually get to keep their ear. I have a lot of ears in my inventory.
I have
I got this ear and no someone else's.
I got like a big out of Adrian double collection.
Yep. Look, we just wanted to get the achievements done, so we decided the best way to do this is just we'll gather up around and selectively try to kill each other. So that kind of worked out. Us, of course, being mostly max, it was kind of difficult for the other guys to kill us because we'd just be standing there and they'd be hitting us and it doesn't do anything, but they die faster just by hitting you than you do by hitting them. It's like crazy. Because we got thorns on, which basically takes whatever damage that you throw at an enemy and throws it right back at you. So like, that was kind of an issue because the more damage they'd output, the more damage they would receive.
It's great. We should like do a thorn spell sometimes, just like for an AFK. That'd be kind of cool.
PvP zone? Yeah, that'd be fun actually.
Imagine if we had a thorns build and somebody used like the healer or something to hide somewhere, like inside of a little cave and shit.
You could bait
And just people come up there.
where you do the ritual, you know? That'd be kind of fun.
Sure. Yeah, gack a bunch of dudes. Honestly, I swear, we're missing out. We're missing out if you don't do that. We should like coordinate too. If you have like 4 people, imagine like 2 dudes go there and you're just selectively hiding across the map, just waiting for people to like go to this one spot which they always go to, and you just completely whack their ass.
Exactly.
Because like when you gank people in Diablo, you actually can get, so like in the PvP zone, there's these materials that drop from, defeating enemies, and those are, of course, normal resources, and these things called Seeds of Hatred, which are kind of worthless, but, there's still kind of like a status thing to have. And so what happens is, you can collect these, but if somebody kills you, you lose all your seeds, and they get your seeds, which sounds really wrong. The Seeds of Hatred, specifically. So you kill them, you get their seeds, and then you take that seed and you offer it up to some statue somewhere, and then those seeds get transferred into your bank, which then add up to something that you could buy.
Yes. Convoluted process, but yeah.
There's so many parts of this conversation that are terrible. So that's Diablo in a nutshell for you. Yeah, awesome. Absolutely awesome. I should pre-schedule the space. It kind of makes more of a thing happen. I don't know, is Outa speaking at all? Because I just see nothing.
I tried to bring him up.
I wasn't.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Okay, cool. Because your mic's open. It's really confusing.
Yeah.
I'm doing the worst thing a man can do, laundry.
Wild. The worst thing a man can do is laundry? Oh, wow. That is, in fact, crazy.
Yeah, that's rough.
Oh, is it a lot of laundry? I don't like it. It's an annoying process. Oh my god.
I outsourced it to Optimus. That's the plan.
Yeah. Or what if you didn't have to wear any clothes at all? What if you just had armor? It's like,
wow.
But it's just something you just summon that grows on you, I suppose. That'll be kind of fun. Does it clean itself? I don't know. Hopefully.
Reduce.
True. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's a bad thing or a good thing. But we'll see how we kind of meet in the middle on that. So, yeah. But aside from that, there's not much that's been going on recently. The news has been, I'd say, relatively stale, unfortunately, or I'd say rather fortunately, because when it becomes not stale, that's where the fun begins. Literally, I said this yesterday, where I said, "Oh man, there's no breaking news. I hope there's some breaking news again." Like somehow on the inside of my, like deep in my consciousness somewhere, there's a little voice that was telling me, "You know what? You're gonna kind of live to regret this very soon." And then I see the monkeypox situation. I'm like, "Well, fucking great. Here's my breaking news, but it's not what I wanted." But sure, it's breaking news, all right.
You mean the Hintergedanken?
Yeah, as soon as breaking news comes out, it's gonna be like, whoop.
What the fuck is going on with your microphone? Because that gets you shit.
It cut out when you got loud.
Perfect timing too, though.
When you got loud, it
So
cut out
as
again.
soon as the news starts, it's gonna be like World War III started. New disease wipes out 90% of humanity, something like that, right?
Your mic.
Look, all the fucking nukes are gonna blow, but you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the same thing that they told us to do in the 1950s and 60s. We're gonna go under our desks and cover our face with a little bit of fucking newspaper. That's gonna protect us. You remember that shit?
My teacher made me do that in high school, and I went to high school in like.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just crazy. How exactly is a small newspaper going to protect you from nuclear firestorm? Like, explain this to me.
I was a table